On Friday, November 4th, I went to sleep for a long time and didn't wake up till today, Saturday, November 5th. The first dream I had was the best, so I'll save that till last. After the first dream, I had multiple other dreams like I usually do. One of them was me sitting in front of an open textbook while it was supposed to be like a high school situation, but I was kind of on a couch type setup inside maybe a shopping mall with orange type lighting, dark orange evocative lighting. There was one part or one separate dream where Hugh Bodenstein is doing bad stuff. There's some kind of thing where we're supposed to go around and complete tasks in different areas, some of which are like outdoors, but certain people that are on like 2-people teams, they took some of the drill or some other tool, maybe a couple tools, like one of them is a drill, so the other people can't complete the task or something. So they were doing it wrong. Hugh Bodenstein, I said something bad about him. I was like downstairs and he was upstairs in a building. He starts trying to get at me. And then so the main dream I had, the first one, was that, and this is the best dream, that they filmed Scream in the field kind of behind Norfolk Collegiate, sort of, but it's a dream, so it's vague. I mean, it's like the field behind Norfolk Collegiate, but it's huger, much more huge, and it's curved up sometimes around the edges, sort of. And in the far left corner, I see that there's a house in that corner of the field. I guess it's always been there. I don't know. And it's tucked in the corner where a lot of the corners, maybe they go up on an elevated like hill type thing, but we're in the field and I'm like, oh, okay, this is where they film the party at the end of Scream, which is way bigger. It takes place in the afternoon, so it hasn't even gotten dark yet. In my dream, I start taking pictures from the other corner of the field and stuff like that, and zooming in and taking pictures. This is what I do with images on my phone all the time. I take screenshots and then I zoom in and take a different screenshot of a close-up of part of the picture. So maybe I can use this to realize I'm in a dream at some point. But so they're filming this Stu Macher party scene at a house in the corner of the field, and this is one of those amazing magical dreams where it's just completely warm and connected to all other humans, and they're in that wooden house or structure or whatever. And so I'm taking pictures of all the kind of, there's like, a huge number of people that are involved, hanging out or running around laughing or having fun. And this is all a Kevin Williamson type high school betrayal type thing, betraying high school. And before you know it, I mean, at some points, I'm in the house walking around and there's tons of people there, and it's kind of like the beach house party from the end of American Pie 2. And at some point, those big rocks that are made out of smaller rocks, like that are kind of like marble, smaller rocks. And apparently I put one of those in my throat. Maybe I thought it was good luck or something, and then my stomach starts dissolving it, and I'm like, so I start coughing up some rocks at some point, but some fragments of that bigger rock. But the whole party, just knowing this is where they're filming Scream house party, and everything was just amazing. And of course, at one point we end up at some gigantic high school on the outside of it, and it's huge, its own thing, its own kingdom. I mean, it's huge, and we're outside, and they filmed some scenes there where they had an idea for the ending originally, where Billy and Stu kidnapped some people in like a barn, and now they're pulling out some kind of lightsabers or something, and they've got facial masks on that are kind of like, I don't know, Boba Fett or whatever the hell. But then Stu is with a lot of high schoolers outside the high school, and he's just kind of like, here we are, and it's just the whole thing is just magic. The whole thing is being connected to a bunch of other young people from that era, and it's just all right. Here's some dreams that I got reminded of while sleeping. The one where you're going around on a lot of bridges and stuff, sort of out in the middle of nowhere, it seems. Highway bridges or whatever it is. You see those two giant buildings. Well, sort of giant, yeah. And they they have like some kind of elementary school or middle school stuff that's supposed to happen in those buildings, but you go inside, and if you don't remember this dream, I mean, you're inside and there's computer games or something, and I can only remember the very basics of this one part of that dream from a long time ago. I was also reminded of another dream, but I can't remember it yet, so I'll say that I just remembered just now while talking of another dream I had where, well, now I'm having trouble remembering it. What I just thought of. Don't forget about the campsite off the highway. And I used to dream about that place all the time in multiple dreams. You've got that interstate or whatever. You got the campsite. In one of the dreams, you're there in the campsite and you're in the little square of buildings, and I don't know if they're filming something there or like a TV show or whatever, and you've got the living room up on the second floor. It's kind of got gray carpeting or white walls or whatever. That campsite I've dreamt about so many times back in the day, in the last few years, or never recently though. Yeah, but that's what I can remember for now, so... I didn't pull off lucid dreaming, though. So, just keep plugging at it. And, oh, man, I slept for 1,000 years, though. Oh, boy. All right, well, keep plugging at it.